Yeah, they removed the rungs of that ladder because of people like me.
Okay, I am up bright and early, and I am heading out today to visit the Warther Museum. I got my golden ticket, all-day pass, and we're going to go see what this place is all about. My girlfriend and her family have been telling me about it for years. From what I understand, though, I believe his name is Ernest Warther. He was a carver. He made knives. He whittled these little wooden, not scissors, but like vice grips or something. I can't think of what you call them right offhand. And out of one piece of wood, and you could actually use them. And then things kind of snowballed from there and just got more and more intricate to where he was carving, I believe, trains using ivory and ebony and just all kinds of wood, and even took like a big tree stump and just whittled the whole thing down to a train with moving parts and everything. So it's supposed to be pretty incredible. So come with me and let's go check this place out. I gotta go check out this caboose. Apparently you can't go in the actual caboose here, but check this out.
I'm here pretty early in the morning though too, so it might be open to the public like later on in the day, I don't know. I'm gonna try the other door. I feel like a little kid in here playing with the train stuff. Everything's painted over on this, but I just wonder if it was a legit engine at one point. I see something else fun over here. Okay, I get it, but what a bummer. That thing actually moves pretty easily. You could get booking down these tracks, man. From what I understand from a little placard over here, this was all their kids' playground in here. And I noticed it said there was a cave, so we're going to check that out. Check out this enormous tree.
March winds and April showers
God, this is just incredible. So this says that before Goodyear made tires, they actually made buttons. Every one of these is rubber. Look at this, these are all buttons that his wife collected.
Hello, cat. You're a little kitty. You're a little meowing kitty.
Begin to explain all the stuff that these people just told us on this tour, but these little pliers up in here, this guy carved by hand, it's one piece of wood and it's working pliers.
Each of these are made out of one single piece of wood. Each and every little individual piece was carved individually to make these trains. The little chains are one carving.
Guys, that was pretty incredible. I can hardly even begin to repeat everything that they told us on the tour, but I'm going to give you a quick rundown so that you understand a lot of the things that you were seeing in the video, because I know I got a lot of footage, I got a lot of pictures, but I did not do a lot of explaining in the video. But just a quick rundown. Ernest Warther, and I hope I got that name right, they called him Mooney. He basically found a knife when he was a little kid, and it immediately ignited a fire in him to start whittling. He whittled these pliers out of one piece of wood and carved just multiple pair of pliers out of one piece of wood. Didn't use any glue or anything. Basically, he eventually got married. They had like 5 kids. They bought that property. They built the house. They developed the whole property into the big playground and everything, and a little cave you saw. They built the extra little room where he used to do his carving, and then he moved from that to another one to do his for his workshop. His wife was a button collector. You saw all the pictures of the buttons in there, and that's where she actually started taking her buttons and making them into these intricate designs and framing them, and that's what you saw on the walls of that little house that they now call the Button House. Basically, Mooney made his money by working in the steel mills and making things like steel-toed boots, or steel toes for boots, because at the time there was no such thing as steel-toe boots. And he would sell those. He would make knives and sell those, and that is what created the family business, which still exists today, because you can actually go in there and buy knives that they make right there at the factory, at the museum. And he never sold any of his trains, never sold any of his carvings. He gave some of them away, but he never sold any of those. He was paid to go tour on some trains and show some of his carvings, but he never sold any of them, so they're all right there in the museum, including the one that you saw that was in just like 1 billion pieces, because apparently that one accidentally broke while he was out on a tour, so he kept it. They took it apart and they display it just like that, so you can see every little piece and part that goes into it. And he whittled and carved each and every single little piece that goes into those trains, and they are historically accurate. It's not like he just sat down and cut some pieces up and glued them together. They are historically accurate. So it's just absolutely incredible. If you guys are ever in Dover, Ohio, or in the area, swing by, go to the Warther Museum. It's only $13 to go in. You can spend the whole day there. It's absolutely incredible. I'll see you guys tomorrow.